And welcome back to the channel. This is Thomas Goes Nostalgic, and on this episode, we're going to be going over our Extreme Sets diorama, Backstage, and Sewer Pop-Up. And once again, welcome back to the channel. This is Thomas Goes Nostalgic. If you can hit like, hit subscribe, and ring that bell so that you get notifications of when I post my next episode. So in this week's episode, I just came back from vacation, so I really haven't had time to build a diorama. So I figured this would be a great time to showcase some dioramas that I bought. And it's by a company called extremesets. They have a variety of different dioramas. The two that I bought were the Sewer Pop-Up and the Backstage Pop-Up. I bought these around the time when I wasn't building dioramas, and I didn't know how. I didn't even know that building dioramas was a thing. So for any diorama builders that are just getting started, or for those that don't even want to get started, you just want to buy something and display your figures on, these are a great option. So I'll go over the two that I have. I'll kind of show some more of the products that they have, and I'll put the link inside the bio. So for right now, I'll just showcase the two that I bought, the Sewer and the Backstage one. So let's check them out. So the first diorama that we're going to look at is the Sewer 2.0 Pop-Up. Now, I originally bought this diorama for my NECA TMNT 1990 movie figures. I wanted a cool display for them. At the time, I didn't have as many Marvel Legends, so the turtles that I had were inside the DTOF from IKEA, and these fit perfectly in. So let's get these unboxed, and I'll assemble them and show you what they look like. Okay, so you can see these extreme sets all put together. It's really just three pieces of cardboard. It's the big base, the piece that goes in the middle, and then these front smaller pieces that are kind of like another platform. It also does come with these floor pieces. So these are pretty cool, just like sewer grates, but I like to take these and put them behind them. So I'll go do that, and then I'll get the figures on so you can see what it looks like. So you can see with just a little assembly required, your figures look really great on these dioramas. So when I had them displayed in the DTOF, these two pieces fit perfectly on a DTOF shelf. So you can put them one above the other. That's how I kind of had them displayed, but I had the turtles in one, and then I had the villains in another. This line grew too much, so eventually I had to move them to a different shelf. That's why I don't have them displayed on there now. But they really do allow you to display your figures a little bit differently. So I think this Sewer Pop-Up is definitely worth it. There's been some variations. There's been some different colored ones. There's been some more cartoonish ones. But overall, this is a great set, one of my favorites.
So another way I like to display these is with the 1/4 scale baby turtles from the TMNT NECA line. So these are a really cool set of figures. I'm really glad that we got the 1/12 scale, but I like to keep these out because they're a little bigger, and I usually display them onto these two sewer pieces. So I usually just put these one in front of the other, and on the small shelf I display these turtles with the pizza box. So really cool set of figures. Again, this is a pretty versatile diorama, so if you have some turtle figures that you just want to get on display and make them look cool, highly recommend extremesets. Now that we looked at the Sewer Pop-Up, let's go ahead and take a look at the Backstage Pop-Up diorama.
All right, now here is the Backstage diorama. Pretty easy to set up. Had a little trouble getting the prongs into those little slits, but eventually once you get used to it, it's pretty simple. So I love this backstage area. It's pretty cool. It comes with 5 of these boxes. So if you are a wrestling fan or if you have some other kinds of displays, this is a great display for you. But I bought them for one particular reason, and I'll put those characters on now and show you why. Now here's really the main reason why I bought this display. I really wanted a cool display for the Mutagen Tour NECA Ninja Turtles. So this was really cool. I feel like you can do a cool setup of the turtles warming up, getting ready to go on stage. I have the doors open. You're imagining just the crowds cheering them, so they're revving up, getting ready to go. So this is a pretty cool scene. So it also does come with another piece, and I'll show that in a second. But overall, this is a big piece. It's modular, so you can make this as big or as small as you want. But I just love the crates. I think those crates look really good, even though they're just cardboard boxes. I love that the door has a slip. It has an extra wall that I didn't even use. So this wall has like a set list on it, or just the production locations. Then it has an office, catering. So if I wanted to extend this even further, I could, and it even comes with another floor piece. So this could be massive. I imagine most people would buy this are displaying their wrestling figures backstage, but this is just how I like to do it. So I don't collect wrestling, I collect turtles, and this just seemed like the perfect spot for turtles. So just the detail in the print. I love the storm door on the side. I love that those doors open. I believe the locker room door opens too, so that's pretty cool. These crates, again, probably my favorite part, but I love just having them, making it look like they're ready to go on stage. And I'll show you one more part of this pop-up diorama. All right, so the last part of this diorama, it actually does come with the stage. So I cut this to fit the DTOF. It was way bigger, so I just cut about 3 inches off of it, but it comes with those tall speakers in the back. So when I actually have this displayed, I have it displayed like they're on stage. The one thing I wish that this came with was some fold-up speakers, so I figured that would be cool to put in the front there, but I just use the crates as a stand-in when I have this displayed. So when it's displayed on the shelf, instead of having those speakers, I just have the crates there, and then I put the lights in front of the crates so that you can't see them when they're lighting up. So overall, I think these extreme sets are worth it. There's definitely variations. It was funny, after I built my sewer diorama, I saw that they created a pop-up sewer diorama. They don't call it turtles, it's not officially licensed turtle merchandise, but it looks pretty close to the cartoon, and it's really good. So if you are not looking to get into diorama building and you want a quick pop-up display, I would highly recommend Extreme Sets. So these are pretty cool. I'm not an affiliate with them, they're not sponsoring me. I just wanted to showcase these dioramas in case anyone was a little nervous about making dioramas. This way you can at least still have something cool to put on your shelf in the meantime before you get started. Alright folks, well that does it for this episode. If you like this content, hit like, hit subscribe, and ring that bell so that you get notifications of when I post my next episode. Until then, we'll catch you next time.